Hey, Robert, what you got there?
ね、こんばんは。これは日本酒でございます。This is a bottle of sake, the one that I really like actually. Haven't tasted this in a while. So what we'll do is we're going to crack it open. You and I are going to taste it, and I'm going to teach you what all this crazy stuff on the label means. So
Great.
let's go from there. But before I do that, I don't want to crack this seal until we talk about the top. That little design there is a kamon is the name of it. And this is for companies or families. You will have a family crest. And there's all kinds of them, but that's what that is. So that is a kamon or company crest in this situation.
And how about the front of the label there? What is that?
Well, so the front is interesting. So what this is, let me get this pen. We'll go character by character. We'll keep this as short as possible. But this first character is bag, the hang. So Fukurotsuri, Bean Gakoi, Muroka Genshu. So it's a hanging bag. That means bag to hang. They're putting it in straight into the bottle. It's not. In other words, this sake is going straight from the bags, the miromi, the mash bags, and they're dripped into the bottle. And then the bottles it's aged in bottle basically. This is matured in bottles. What that's saying. And then uroka means to like a charcoal filtration. And they don't want like yellow colors. This is actually really nice sake. So you want it to be really crystal clear and pretty. So this is a negator. So muroka is unfiltered. And this genshu means that they did not add any water at the end. Sometimes if the alcohol ends up about 18% or even 20, they want to drop it down to 15, 16, they'll add water. This hasn't been done here. And what's interesting here, so this is actually this looks like a, kind of a family signature or an inkan stamp, but what this says is you're going to read it from the right down, and then you go this way. So this is Bean Kan Hi Ire. And what that means is that they actually did a flash pasteurization one time after it was bottled. Okay? And what I like on the back of it, because this is really funny actually. So this is from Saitama Ken, so that's about 電車で東京から北に行って電車30分ぐらいかかるかな. So it's about 30 minutes, like a bedroom community north of Tokyo. And this is Hanyu, and there should be a little shi on the end. That's the name of the town, Hanyushi. And what this says is, おいしくお召し上がりいただくために他は冷暗所にお願いします. So to deliciously enjoy this, we receive you enjoying this, and this meshigaru is like a super polite form. Then store it in a cold and dark location. We humbly request that you do this. It's crazy. But it's actually really pretty language. So let's open this guy, and then we'll talk about the front of the label. Now, one good thing about sake is that it doesn't collapse like white wines, and I'm actually gonna do this in a wine glass. And we're going to try it in here, and we're going to explain why we're doing that. And Sarah, you're going to try some of this too, actually, because the hardworking camera woman, that'll be for you here.
Thank you.
Now, normally, you would pour my sake and I would pour yours, but we're a skeleton crew here, so we're not going to worry with that. Okay, so these are called ochokos. That's traditional, like sake cup, a smaller size. There's one called a guinomi, a little larger. But we're going to see, because this is a really nice sake. So it should have good aromatics. So we want to see what it's doing in this too. So, so what do we have here? So first of all, this label is really nice. They call it washi. So this is Japanese paper. You see, it's got really nice texture. Mm-hmm. And look at, you've got this copper leaf on here on these characters. So the name of the winery is actually here, or the sake brewery. So this is Nanyo Jozo Gaisha. So Nanyo is the name. Jozo is like to ferment. So it's the brewing company is called Nanyo. This is the name of the bottling or this brand. Now what's funny about this is this character up here actually is pronounced Hana, or it means flower. And that's this Hana, that's telling you how to say it. This is abiru, to bathe in. So Hana Abi, but they're kind of skipping this mid character. This means like beautiful sunlight. So it's like bathing in flowers and sunlight. You know, it's like a really nice kind of thought, right? The type of sake is here. I'll actually just flip over. So this seishu, this is the legal term for sake. That is, Nihonshu is just the name of the national sake or the national liquor of Japan. This is actually what you need on your documents importing and exporting, seishu. So don't worry about that. It has to be there legally. Over here, these characters, so Junmai Daiginjo. Okay, so Jun means pure, Mai means rice. All that's saying is they didn't use any extra ingredients except for water, koji, and rice. Dai means large. Gin means meticulous selection, and Jo means fermented. So basically, like Ginjo means the good stuff. Daiginjo is like the best stuff. That means that it has to be milled down at least 50% or lower. All right, let's go in. I think that's everything on the label. Did I miss anything? I don't think we did.
No, I think
Yeah,
that's it. Robert, good job.
Now, let's do it. Now we're one step closer to enjoying. So when you say cheers, it's kanpai.
Kampai.
Right. And one thing about it, like if you're drinking with your boss or a superior, you want your glass to be lower. If you're friends, then you're competing to see whose glass is lower because you're like, I'm so proud to have you as a friend. So it's kind of like a war to see who's like more happy to have you as a friend.
Yeah.
So kanpai.
Kampai.
Oh, you get that melon, right? A little bit like
Yeah, right on the
cantaloupe.
nose there. Oh yeah, that's great. That's smooth.
It is. Now here, it's probably gonna be. This is so these cups will give you a little bit better mouthfeel. Mm-hmm. And I'd probably have it even colder than we have it now. But if you try that, or just smell it out of there, you're gonna see that it's a little bit different. It's gonna. But drinking it out of that, it's gonna hit you a little more like linearly, I guess.
Well, the aromatics are a little bit bigger.
Yeah. It's gonna focus them in your nose. I like smelling out of this and drinking out of this, so what can I say?
Oh,
All right, well, we have one label down. I mean, we did this is our second one. We'll keep doing it and just get you a little bit up to speed on how to read these labels and what all this stuff means.
great. Thanks,
guys.
Robert.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.